Hi y'all, I'm Chase, and this is my 2017 Road King with a Milwaukee-Eight 107, affectionately known as Alice, and it is spring. Spring has sprung. Unfortunately, it is still somewhat cold. It is only 60, but today is about my new jacket. I got a new jacket from First Manufacturing Company. It is not a sponsor of my channel, but I've owned one of their, actually two of their leathers before. And I actually, that was when I wrecked. I had a bike wreck on one, and it held up. In fact, somebody else wanted a leather really bad, and I ended up giving it to them. It had some scrapes, but it was still a perfectly good usable jacket. I wrecked it 46 to 45, 50 miles an hour. It's somewhere around there. Couldn't tell you how fast exactly I was going, because I didn't happen to glance at the speedometer when my bike went into the side of some woman's car that was on a cell phone, because she did a blind left-hand turn right in front of me. Well, she was blind, I wasn't. I got to see it all. She was only blind because she was on her phone. But so I do trust them as a company of let's just say repute. They're a company of repute. They are well, I've crash tested one of their coats. The coat I am wearing, in a little bit, in a few seconds, I'll probably flash to me being off the bike, and I'll give you a look at it. But it is called the Villain. It is one of the more expensive coats, but it has a old school kind of texture and look and dye, and man, I just thought it's I don't know, it's the kind of coat I like. So in a few seconds we'll be off of here, and I'll do a little turnaround, a little dipsy do, or whatever you want to do, a curtsy, a bow, so you guys can see it. Probably put it here. The magic of video. But yeah, I took the liner out. It is 65. The liner is in my bags just in case it gets too hot or too cold, actually. My vest, my little canvas or jean vest, Harley-Davidson jean vest, is also in the bags just in case I don't need the coat. But right now we're doing a back road at 65 without the liner in. I am perfectly comfortable. I am also wearing a t-shirt and a light long sleeve button down. So, but I'm perfectly comfortable. It is, I'm not hot, I'm not cold, I am, I don't know, perfectly regulated, let's say. The coat does, like I said, it comes with a liner. There is a zip out portion in the back where you can open it up to get some flow through. Horse crap in the road, I don't like that. That's always a sign that there might be some Amish out today. But back to the coat. So far it is nice. This is my first ride with it. I wore it around the house to kind of try to, I don't know, break it in a little, if that's what you want to call it. But it didn't need a whole lot of breaking in. It is on the thinner side. It's not as thick as my old coat, but it's not super duper thin either. It's, I think they said it was 0.9 millimeters thick. My old coat was 0.1 or 1.1 millimeters thick. So this one is slightly thinner, but I'm sure it will hold up. It's more than thick enough to take a wreck, I'm sure of that. It does have pouches, I think, that you can put crash protection gear in it. I don't do that. Sorry, I know I probably should, but I just don't like the way stuff feels on my back, like a backpack or anything like that. Just weird. I'm just a weird guy, sorry. Let's see. It zips up really easy. It doesn't have that dual zipper thing, which I despise. I like a regular zipper, but it zips up high enough. Well, a crotch shot here, but it zips up high enough to where the coat can separate at the bottom, as long as you don't button that bottom button, so you're not all bunched up in the middle like some kind of weird misshapen human being. Let's see. Everything is well made. The zipper is very heavy duty. It is a YKK zipper. It is very thick, very beefy. It is a beefy boy zipper. Like I said, I'm confident in First Manufacturing just because I've wrecked in one of their coats. They make good stuff, at least so far. And this coat seems to be goes along with that rule. I don't know where it's made. I didn't even think to look. I've had a few of their coats before. I think this one, they run specials constantly. Usually they're like, you can find a special between 10 and 20% off. Sometimes they run a 25% off. Their shipping's usually free if you buy a coat, I think. I can't be sure. But yeah, I just like their stuff. I had looked at a few Harley-Davidson coats, but I mean, they're all made in China or Taiwan or God knows where else. So it's not like if this is made in, I'll put it right here in the description where it's made after I find out. So that'll give you an idea. But yeah, I mean, you can't say, well, why didn't you buy a Harley jacket? I have had a Harley jacket. My cousin has a Harley jacket. It's not that I don't have faith in them, it's just that I just don't like the styles they have right now. There was one that I liked, but when I went to test it, it was like the leather was made out of butter? Chicken skin fat? I don't know. It wasn't very good. I didn't like the way it felt. It did not feel like that if I went down, it would hold up. I want a little bit stiffer, tougher leather. So, but this is an initial review, so take with that what you will. After I get some more miles, maybe at the end of this riding season, I'll do a comprehensive review of how it held up and all that stuff. Their sizing is pretty damn close, at least on this coat. This is a small. This is a small. I'll actually put that. I probably should have put that in there, but I'll add it in when I do the edit. But this is a small. Their small is a 40 to 42. It is slightly big. If I would have went with an extra small, it probably would have fit me more like my vest does. My vest is a 38-39. I think this is a 40-42 or a 38-40. I can't really tell you. I don't remember. I'll put that right here, what the actual claimed size is. But it fits me very well. It's not like, you know, billowing. I can't stand that, getting beat to death by clothing that you're wearing. Wearing loose clothing on a motorcycle, so another one of those little kind of weird off things that I don't like. Because you just get beat to death by your own clothes. Like I said, this is an initial review. So far, I mean, for a first ride review, this isn't bad. I think it's great. I love the way it looks. It's not black. It's they call it black olive, and it has kind of some browns and olive green and some other colors in it, but you know, I think it's a pretty nice coat. I thought I should just do a freeway blast before I end the video. Yeah, great. Honestly, man, I am so super pleased with this. So I guess my initial review is it's great. I'm not having a problem with it. I did pay for this with my own money, so I don't want anyone to think that I'm giving them a review because they gave me a huge discount or they gave it to me for free. No, I paid for this with my own money. This is not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I just like their stuff. In fact, I'd forgotten how much I like their stuff, so I'm thinking if I get a new vest, which, well, my old jean canvas Harley vest is starting to get a little long in the tooth. I might get another one of their, I might get one of their vests instead of going with Harley again. As far as their sizing, I actually contacted them through email, and they actually sent me an email that if I did order the wrong size by going through their by judging by their own size charts, that they would send me a return slip, a return sticker, and I could send the coat right back. I'm pretty sure that was free of charge, and I can order a size lower or larger depending on if it was off or on or not. I guess that's all. Like, comment, subscribe, click that ding-a-ling to be notified of any new videos I'm coming out with. All that stuff helps with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. And bye, y'all.